Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So, tell me what I need to know. That's the intention. Yeah. Alright, these two flew. Okay, so we got solar plexus, we got solar plexus chakra, and then we have crown chakra. I'm hearing the song Day and Night. We got interesting. Really interesting. I like when there's repeat ones. I feel like there's like, sometimes I do a reading, I'm like, damn, I wanted to go a little bit more into that, and I don't think we quite got it, but it will come back when it's meant to. So, day and night, that's what I'm hearing. We got the solar plexus here, we got the sun, then we got the crown with the moon. I'm hearing someone is struggling with their daily routine. And so what Spirit's saying is, I see you trying to fit into a schedule or a routine that others had planned for you. And so what the guides are saying is maybe switch things up. Maybe the things that you think you're meant to do in the morning, you can do at nighttime, and vice versa. So like when you wake up with your mental clarity and you can, that's where you're thinking of like reports and those things, like knock it out at that time when you have the energy for it. Because I'm seeing later on in the day, you're like, this is the perfect, like on paper, that's the perfect plan. But what I'm actually seeing is by the time the time comes, now you're in a slump, nothing happens, and then it just is like this bigger pit of, I should have done, I should have, it's the should haves. And so what do we got here? We've got release and reverse. So that's the one that I'm like, I like when they come back, and because this was in yesterday's or the reading I did a minute ago's reading, and it kind of touched on it, but we didn't get into it. So release and reverse. Something to do with sleeping. Day and night. Something that you're doing in the daytime could be done at night. And when you focus and you shift whatever that is at nighttime, I feel like it's gonna let you sleep easier. No. Okay, I'm getting two completely different energies. And to me, it's like they told me two completely different squirrely energies. So I don't know if a squirrel has been resonating lately with you. Okay, story number one. It's someone who is it's a night owl, trying to be the early bird morning person, and they're just not. And so at nighttime, Spirit's saying like, that's when you knock out your projects. That is exactly like the effort. And so here's the thing, at nighttime, the world's sleeping. All the other energies have kind of subsided. Maybe that's when you can hear your guides a little bit louder, a little bit more clear. Maybe you're meant to work a different shift. And then I'm seeing, right, and once that person kind of accepts that at nighttime, that's when they're more inspired because they're connected to Spirit and it's flowing. I'm just seeing you channel so much easier at nighttime, and that's what your energy into your project is. It's a channeling, channel message, channel energy. It is the same thing. And then the other one on the other side, right? Opposite squirrely energy. So this is someone who's a nighttime. And so the other one I'm seeing is a morning person in the morning doing their morning things. But for them, they're not sleeping. Whereas the other person's not sleeping because they have that inspired action, right? The channeling's coming clear. I feel like this energy is worrying about the next day's events, and so then they don't sleep. And that's why it's saying like release. Like you need to, I don't know, what are they showing me? Write a list before you go to bed, so that at least you it's almost like I see someone trying to memorize that thing over and over and over. And they're like, just write it down so you don't have to remember it. It's like this person is trying so hard not to forget it. Could be a student, might have an exam in the morning. And so, yeah, I'm seeing sleep for the morning person. This morning person really needs their sleep. And so whatever it is that you do before bed that helps it, so that you could take that, just put it on a paper, put it on something. My guides are telling me that you already know what it is that you need to do or where you need to put that energy. So do it. That's what they say. um, and so the next card coming out is visualize success. So no matter pattern or shift that your body energy is kind of working through, plan. So I'm seeing someone just kind of letting their energy run them. And, you know, when the energy comes, they're like, I just see like a man on fire and they're running around just like, ah. And you know, and they're trying to keep the place warm. So, you know, you run and loud, scream loud enough. Maybe some places might get warm. Maybe you might light something else on fire. But what they're showing me is channeling that better. Planning, putting it on paper for that morning person who's so scared that they're going to forget things and not know how to do things. That paper for you is so important. They're showing me it's important to you because it's your energy that got put into the paper. And so when you come back the next morning, you pick up where that energy left off. And so just being mindful of that. Maybe you write it down and you don't, now that you, oh, that's a way of thinking about it. I never thought of it that way. Now you're like, okay, I put my energy here and I stop it. And I will come back and pick up. Just try. That's what they're saying. Try different things that work for you in this visualizing success. And then, so they do want to talk about the night owl and their sleeping patterns. They're saying to stop, right? Because nighttime is your time. That's your jam. And in the daytime, I see others wanting your time. And you spreading yourself thin for making someone outside of yourself happy. Maybe we'll say it's parents or friends, you know, and I see you going to these events, but you're not the best life. You're lifeless. That's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing someone at an event and they're just like, and like everyone around them is having fun and they're just like lethargic. And so Spirit's saying like, this is your time. That time is important for you to sleep. And that's why even you're out and you're in like somewhere that you're like, this is really fun, but why am I not having fun? Because your energy, you need to restore it for nighttime. Channeling, they say, is so exhausting. Especially when you're connecting to a higher energy, it will deplete you, and you do need to eat well. They're saying eat lots of more protein to help you maintain and not crash as much, so that you're not as lethargic away from people. I'm not a doctor, guys, and I'm not a dietitian, and I'm not a nutritionist, and that's just what my guides are saying. So you know your body and you go talk to your people. That's just what they said. So let's pull some more cards. Something, no, they say we don't even need more, right? So many people like, and I always want to do it, right? The readers who use like almost all their cards and they like tell the story and they're like, dwindle it down. There is something so important in these two cards that has not quite been released. And that's what they're saying is like, you might want to go and do all these things, but it's like one thing. They're saying focus on the one thing and build it, grow it. Oh, they're showing me the roots now. right? And then water it and then fertilize it. And like right now it's sprouting. And now you can focus on the next one and then the next one and then the next one. But I just keep seeing really thin oil. You know how it's kind of like rainbow, but it's almost like the color is no more because it's been stretched and pulled too far. I don't even think that could happen to like a bubble kind of shiny surface, but that's what they're showing. The shiny surface losing its sparkle. And so we need to visualize you sparkly and shiny and doing your best and letting go. So what is it? Day and night. It was in the song. So my guides want to touch on substances and using them as a crutch. Sometimes, you take a substance and it enhances your creativity, and it makes you feel these feelings that I'm not used to this. It's like a rush. We get this dopamine or serotonin, whatever is making your brain fire. But what they're showing me, especially when it comes to channeling your project, it becoming lethargic. It's almost like a sludge now they're showing me. And there is this, they're showing me like an energetic fire hose or garden hose, and it's like it's stuck, right? And that's all your chakras are blocked, or toxins in your body. And then they're just showing me this like light that just kind of comes through, this powerful golden light from the solar plexus that just like comes and like pushes everything through. So what about this, spirit? They're saying that these are crutches. These are keeping you stuck. If anything, they're keeping you stuck in worry. They're keeping you stuck and stalled. They're just keeping you stuck in a rut. At one point, it might have been something that helped you break out of your box and be more creative and be more social, be more that heart energy that you think is your heart. But what it really is it's trapping you. And the dull, it's starting to just lackluster. The shine, the luster, it's kind of gone now. So as where something used to kickstart your creativity, I'm seeing it rob you of it now. So this release could be addictive or toxic habits. Now, everything in moderation is fine, right? But this is what they're saying is this is something that you do every day that doesn't help anything, doesn't help anyone. If anything, it keeps you isolated, lonely, sheltered, wanting connection, wishing you had more time, and you have all these ideas in you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing all these ideas, and they all want to come out, but they can't, because I'm seeing an addiction of some sort. So it could be drinking, it could be smoking, it could be mind-altering substances, it could be shopping, it could be gossiping, it could be TV, it could be exercising, it could be whatever it is. Eventually something kind of stops you. It's like you wake up in your day, they're showing me, and they're like, this list. I got this list to do. But you only ever get the first 2 things done, even though there was 10 things, and they were all manageable. They all could have been done, they said. But that's where this release comes from. It says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So Archangel Michael has his flaming sword. He's really beneficial to have on your side when you have addictions, but it's mostly cords that need to be cut. Anytime you have this unnecessary attachment to something, um, I just talk to him and I'm like, here's my thought process. This is how I'm feeling. This is how I'm thinking. I really need to get to the root of it though, right? Because you can do something superficial, dandelion, which I love dandelions. Dandelions are not weeds. They're even better than most flowers. But dandelion, most people don't like them. They take the top, but the roots are there. And then they're going to grow more and come back even hardier with a vengeance. So I am seeing something going within. You're getting these inspired channeled messages to share. And so there is this addiction, whatever it is, we're just going to call it addiction. It started because of two things they say. It was it either inspired you to tap into that creativity, and so you kind of became reliant on it, but eventually not understanding it was not giving you any more creativity. It was robbing the creativity. And then the second one is being in an environment or an energy that was uncomfortable and not wanting to be there and avoiding. And so in both cases, your gift is robbed. At the end of the day, it's a lose-lose situation for you. And so what Spirit want to share about this? Obviously, to work on releasing that habit, working with Archangel Michael. For now, they say that it's probably best just to let it go, right? Because everything in moderation, as they said. So I see someone being like, I'll just do it once a week, or whatever it is. But I see that being such a slippery slope. They said it is. They said that actually this is a past life issue. So hard to deal with past life issues when you want to escape something because you don't consciously remember that life. You don't know why you're trying to avoid something, but on a subconscious level, you just want to cut ties and So the best way to do that is just to face it. I'm seeing that this person who keeps running away from things, you're an earth angels. You have a beautiful message to share. And in the past, yes, it was probably not received the best. It may have resulted in unwarranted death or problems. And so that's that residualness. And so you are here to share the message again. And this time, things are different. And so they really want you to visualize yourself being in a happy, harmonious environment where you can share and speak up and not worry. Because I'm seeing this person worry. They worry in the daytime, they worry in the nighttime. I don't know if you're the more early bird or the night owl. There's worry. And there's always worry because the two just pass each other in the night. But you need both. So Spirit, is there anything that I'm missing that you want to touch up on? They said the crown chakra. You didn't talk about purple at all. And I'm getting mad chills down my back. And they just really want you to know you're supported. Super, super supported. They've got their hands and they're just like guiding you. And I just see when you're nervous, just like rubbing your back. And it's almost like the heart's at the back, the heart chakra, and they just kind of just take away little bits for you. But they want to help more. They want to take more, but there's this block or this something that needs to be released. And you'll sleep better. That's what they're saying. And then you'll start to have dreams again. Literal dreams and dreams out in reality. So we'll leave it there. I hope you guys have a good day. and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.